Yes, and I did tell them yesterday so that everybody would be okay. Middle splits today, Josh. So if you want 2 blocks, it's gonna be that would be ideal. Today and tomorrow. Yes, working in. So, just in case you guys missed any of the announcements and things going on in the studio, Mark Paddock is running a hot hit class. Starts this Saturday Sunday, from 8 to 9 a.m. So it's before the Sunday morning class. So if you're like, I love coming early in the morning. I come on Saturday at 8 in the morning. I want to come Sunday at 8 in the morning. You can come and take his class. I'm running the partner yoga and Thai massage night on the 21st. So that's Friday night. Not today, but like a week today. We do a little bit of partner yoga stretching. So you come with a partner. And then I teach you how to give them a Thai massage. And I teach them how to give you a Thai massage. Did I say that back the right way? Yes. Each person gives it. So it's a snuggly, like, romantic night. Then I have Am I Doing This Right? Seated poses, and that's on the 27th. So that's it's a Thursday evening. I can do it with the yoga teachers in training. Go over the poses with you on seated postures. We got 2 Halloween classes coming up, one for adults and one for kids. And then I'm teaching the acro yoga at the beginning of November. So that's not snuggly, but it's doing your yoga poses on top of other people. Yeah, I know.
Sounds like
fun. It is fun. So, questions about any of that stuff, you let me know. Otherwise, oh wait, there's also, an aerial yoga heart opening with Susan. That's in the Silks. That's like a workshop that's going on from 11:30 to 1. And heart opening, if you're not aware, it's like back bends. So like using the aerial slopes to like get into your deeper back bends. It'd be amazing. All right. So let's all get started in our comfortable seated position. So we work in that the middle splits, the inner thighs today. So as you're like getting yourself situated and seated, you can think about making as much space between those knees as possible, warming into that space, and still sitting up nice and tall. So with all of our stuff, our pelvic position is going to be important. How much you can like tip those hips forward, coming into your comfortable seat. Closing your eyes and finding the tallest spine possible. Relaxing any tension in the jaw or face. Noticing the quality of the body and the mind today. Working deep into the middle splits, the inner thigh region is the area in the body that holds frustration. Think about a little kid like squeezing their inner thighs together, making fists. You get so mad. Maybe there's something going on in life that's frustrating for you. Maybe you got somebody in your life that's making you nuts. Sometimes it can be a frustration with an injury. Or a job, or a relationship. Today we ask for a little bit of peace, a little bit of compassion, a little bit of ease. And a little bit of work. Doing yoga doesn't mean that we just smile and everything's fine. That we don't care. We care very much, and we direct our attention on the things that we can change, the work that we can do. And if it works out the way we had hoped, great. And if it works out in a different way, it still works out. Great. Fluttering your eyes open now. On an inhale, take both arms, reach them up towards the sky. Begin to make some little circles in your wrists. Good. Reverse the circles. Opposite direction. Good. And then releasing those hands down at your sides. Grab a hold of your block. So grab on that block that's out in front of you, or wherever it is, hold it in your hand, over your head. Good, feel your fingers coming up over the top of that block so they're staying even. Yeah, stretch up and down, connect that block to the sky. Then we gotta keep those abs in nice and strong. And a tip to one side. Good. So I'm not just taking my whole body in this direction. I want to like lift my ribs towards the window side of the room. And then come back up to the center. The blocks get heavy, huh? I don't even have a block. I'm like, oh, my arms are getting tired. Sit. And we're trying to make like a curve in the spine. Shoulders stay in the same direction. And then back up to the center. Good, bring that block back down. So sometimes when these get tight, just working to create a little space in that low back. One more time. Block comes up, fingers over the top, squeeze it in. Like those arms in really close and tight. Lift them up as far as you can. Sit. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Oh, one more big breath here. Hold it out there. And then back up this side. Take the break if you need. We're going the other side. Big breath in. Exhale. Take it. Over the side. And back up to the center and release. Good. Excellent. Let's come over onto hands and knees, tabletop position. And put that block off to the side. Grounding your palms down. On an inhale, look up, let your belly drop down, arch your back. And then as you exhale, round the spine, chin to the chest. And now see if you move first from your hips, stick your butt out, let your belly drop down. So it goes hips, low back, middle back, upper back, shoulder blades squeeze together, head looks up. And then chin into the chest. Move just your upper back, then your middle back, then your lower back. Tail and tucks under, and really pull that belly in. Good, take 5 more at your own breath rhythm. Your inhales and exhales, your slow movements. How much can you feel the back moving, the spine moving? Where does it get a little stuck? And where can you find a little more place to drop down? Yes. One more time. Yes, there we go. So good. And coming back to sit towards your heels, child's pose. Take your knees out nice and wide, arms out long out in front of you. Good. As you sit those hips back towards the heels, the knees wide, you work deeper into the hips. Keep those arms extending out nice and long, and then reach your right arm a little to the right. So like walk your right fingers to the right. Good. Bring your left hand, stack it on top of the right hand. Beside that, so that same idea. Chest faces the floor. Breathe into that back. Make your low back space. Good. Walk those hands back to the center. Walk the left hand towards the left. Right hand on top of the left hand. Side bending. Walking those hands back to your center. Good. On an inhale, look forward and glide through onto your belly, baby cobra. Hands at mid-ribs, squeeze those shoulder blades together. Find the lift of your chest up off the floor, and then take your hands off the ground as well. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Let's lift up. Hands off the ground. Good. And then release the hands back down. Tuck the toes under, engage your thighs, press up, high plank, one piece. Hips to the sky, downward facing dog. Good, take your right leg, lift it up in the air, you like a down dog, bend the knee. And make big circles, as big as you can with that right knee, all the way around. So it goes in towards your chest, up and out to the side, as big as you can make them, as slow as you can make them, as full as you can make them. How much space, how much range of motion is possible. And then reverse those circles, go in the opposite direction. Up and out, yes. Bending that knee, up and out to the side. Yes. Oh, so good. One more. And step the right foot through between your hands. Lower your left knee down. Low lunge. Good. In your low lunge, we're going to keep that low body nice and low. Shoulder blades squeezing together. Chest looks up. And we find that little lift in the back knee, but the upper body does not go up and down. Squeeze up. And then tap the floor. 3. Try to still that upper body. 4. 5. Up and hold it up. Stay low. Squeeze your butt like crazy. Good. Arms jump back for 5. 4, pull that knee out a little bit. 3, hips first. Yes. Chest up. 2 and 1. Release, hands down. Half step the back foot in. Pyramid pose. Feet are on train tracks, not on a tightrope. We try to stick your butt cheek up and back. So look back at your feet. I want the toes and the knees and the hips all to face the same direction. Do your best to straighten that front leg. Hands can go on the blocks. That can be great. Just make space. Roll this out. That's right. Yes, just like that. Yes, exactly. And then get your sexiest butt cheek you can on that right side. Stick it out there. Good, rebending into that right knee. Ground the palms down, step back, plank position. Slow lower, chaturanga dandasana. Inhale, lift upward facing dog or tall pose. Exhale back, downward facing dog. The left leg up in the air, so the ground's off, but the knee over the hip. Make some circles on this side. 1, 2, big circles. 3, that's it. Up and out. 4, and 5, reverse, opposite direction. 5, that's it, arms stay strong. 4, you got it. 3, so good. 2, and 1. Left foot step through, low lunge on the side. Your butt cheeks work like so good. Everybody's doing so good. I love it. Hands behind your head, hips press forward. Good, so hips face forward. Knee hugs in. Good. Back foot is in line with the back knee. It looks amazing. Now let's find that squeeze in the butt cheek, that back knee lifts up, but the upper body does not go up and down, right? We're just trying to lift that back knee up, and then tap the floor. And then lift the knee and the chest base. 2, 3, 4, and the chest back. Okay, that's even more. 1 more. Yes, 1 minute. And 5. Hold it up. Hold it up. Hold it up. Good. Arms keep reaching up and back and back. 5. Open that space to the front of the hip. 4. You got it. 3. Back thigh rolls in. 2. Squeeze your butt like crazy. And 1. Down. Half step the back foot in. Your knee goes on this side. Yes. Rolling that front thigh out and your back thigh in. So your butt faces the back of the room, not the side. Get as sexy as you can from that left butt cheek. Up and back. Not to the side, not towards me. Back towards lower. Yes. 5. Long in the side body. 4. You can lift your foot up off the ground, that front foot. Feel those toes up. So nice. Good rebend into the left knee, ground those palms down, step back, plank position. Slow lower, chaturanga dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog or tall cobra. Exhale back, downward facing dog. On your next inhale, look forward. As your exhale, hop, step, jump off, float, top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Find a little arch in your back, belly pulls in. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise all the way up to standing. Taking your arms up, overhead, a little back bend at the top of the mat. And your hands back to center. Good, we'll step that right foot way to the back of the mat, turning the toes out to the sides. You're facing the tree that you want. Both toes turn out. Heels kind of turn in. You're finding a bend in the knees, that your knees track with your toes. None of this. Pull them out. Sitting down as deep as you can. Hands behind your head. Back facing against an imaginary wall. And then press back up, pushing through your heels. Squeezing your butt at the top. And then lower down as far as you can. Keep pulling those knees back. Yes, and then back up. 2. Good. Lower it down. Knees pull back. And up. Lower down. Pull your belly in. Pull those knees back. And back to stand. One last time. Lower down. Back stays up against the wall. Hold there. Take your arms out. You're holding trays. Breathe. Keep pulling those knees back. 5. 4. Pull the knees. 3. 2. And 1 up on your sitting toes. Butt stays low. 5. Come on. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Heels come down straight. Good. Yeah. Little side to side. Shavasana. So we're only going down to the side as far as it feels good. Use the blocks. You're going to use your hands moving from side to side. You want to sit all the way down, you want to sit all the way down. And coming back up. So we're only moving as far as it feels good in our joints. As far as it feels good in the knees. Just moving a little from side to side. Good. The next time you come over towards that left side. Cartwheel those hands over towards that left leg. Right heel lifts up. Step back. Plank position. Slow lower. Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale back. Downward facing dog. Good. On your next inhale, come forward to plank position. Lower your right knee down. So with the right knee down, we're going to take the left foot and bring it in line so you're in like a modified side plank. The top foot is pressing down into the floor. Left arm up towards the sky. We're trying to lift that right knee up off the ground. Yeah, inner thigh. Reach it out in front of you. Yeah. So as we're holding, try to pull this in and up. You can straighten it out if you like. Hold for 5. Inner thigh. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Back to center. Other side. Left knee over side. Good. Right foot presses down. Right arm reaches up. Good. Lift that left knee up off the ground in front of you. So the right foot pushes down the floor, and the left knee lifts up. The inside. Yes. Inner thighs. 5. If we're going to stretch these, we got to strengthen them. 4. 3. That way. Right? Yeah. 2. Or you can straighten. And 1. And then bring back down the floor. Good. Sit back towards your heels. Child's pose. Good. Rising back up, hands and knees, tuck the toes, switch to the sky, downward facing dog. Okay, Head hangs, shake your head, yes. Very good. So then walking your hands back towards your feet, come into a forward fold at the back of the mat. Bend your knees, grab onto your ankles. Good. Keep your chest and your thighs touching and work towards straightening the legs as best you can. Good. Now, as you're trying to pull your chest down onto your thighs, those hip flexors are working. The knees pull slightly apart. And the head hangs down. Can you try to make both butt cheeks real sexy now? You try to like stick those sit bones up to the sky. Reach them up there, reach them up there, reach them up there. Good, and then releasing a little bit. Release hands to the floor. Heel toe the feet together. Big toes touch. Good, and now drawing yourself down with the toes touching. It's just a little different. You know? Try to get those knees to touch. Squeeze them in. Then with those feet in from center, let's bring the hands back down on the floor. Right leg up in the air. Lift it up. Good, and then take the right foot, tap the floor, and kick it up to the sky. 10, 9, keep that leg straight as you can. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lift that leg up as high as you can. Standing split. Can you bring one hand or both hands around that left ankle? Leg is as straight as you can take it. Reach it out strong and straight. And place it back. Now, your hips. Good, standing on the opposite leg. Left leg lifts up in the air. Good, tap the floor. Kick it up to the sky. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Up and hold it up there. Squeezing. Turn those hips down. And lift that leg as high as you can. Square out from those hips. Know when it's in the air. Know when that left hip is up there. You're like, darn it. Squeeze from the butt to lift the leg. 3, 2, and 1. Place it back down on the floor. So nice. Good. And now rise up to standing. Nice and tall. Good. Reach those arms up to the sky. Come a little back. Good. Bring the right fingers around the left wrist. Inhale, lift up towards the sky. Exhale, tip to the right. Inhale, back up to the center. Switch the grip, tip to the left. Back to center. Releasing your arms. Good, so doing a little kind of single leg deadlift. You can do this with your foot on the ground or your foot on the block. We're gonna try to go down so we go as one piece. I lower down as far as I can. Maybe it's just here. Maybe I'm working to take the hand down almost to the floor. I'm gonna find my hamstring. It's like this part of my leg. And then use it and come back up to spin. I'm gonna do 5. So you can do them on the ground. You want it to be more challenging, stand on the block.
And you would break it.
Yeah. Put more time, you can sit on the ball. Okay? Slow. The slower you make these, the more you'll feel it. So the leg that's in the air, that's the side of the arm that reaches down.
You saw me thinking really
Yeah,
hard.
you're like, wait a minute, which arm, which leg? Yeah, so if my right leg is in the air, my right hand is reaching down. If my, tip, slow, slow, slow. You're doing like 5 on your legs. And like, the slower you do them, the better you get at them. But I don't want you to hinge from your hips. Make your shoulder and your hip and your legs staying on line. In order to find those little splits, I need your hips, your legs to be really, really strong. After you get your 5 on one side, you switch the legs and do your 5 on the other side. We move at our own pace. Remember frustration in the other side? Maybe you're feeling some frustration. Maybe you're like giddy and like, this is so fun. Oh, we like this, right? Mm-hmm. Balance is something, the more you practice it, the better you get at it. You stop practicing balance, you lose your ability.
When I do them, I feel it in here too. That's not good.
It's not bad.
I like
You
it.
should feel it where you're the tightest. Is that the leg in the air or is that the leg you're standing on?
That was the way I was snapping them.
Mm-hmm.
She's like, that just means you're doing it right.
Yeah, like, oh yeah. If you find a micro bend in your standing knee, like, it may make it a little better. Like, you get the balance more, so you make sure on the outside of your calf instead of the right in the back. And after you finish your 5, we're gonna set up our frog pose.
So nice.
So, in your frog pose, you're kneeling. The knees go out to the sides. And my foot and my knee are in the same line. So, my foot and my knee are in a line, and then my knee and my hips are on the line. So, I have these lines on the floor, but I can see that my knees are in the same space. If you prefer to turn your mat or turn yourself on your mat, you can fold the edges up like Josh did, so you have a little more padding. And we're working ourselves down and our chest up. If you've got the blocks, you're trying to get up as high as you can with your arms on the block. This is not a lay my chest on the floor frog. This is the your working frog. Good. Take the knees apart as far as you can. Check. Is my foot and my knee in the same line? Are my knees in the straight line across? And then how high up can you get over your hips? Yeah. Get those knees out. Judy, can you get up? Yes, like that. Yes, yes, yes. Everybody's up as high as you can, right? So there's a little bit of like a squeeze in my inner thighs, and the more weight I put over my chest or over my hips, the more my chest is over my hips, the more weight there is, the more these muscles have to work as they stretch. That makes it harder. Good. From this position, can you take one arm up in the air? 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. The hand comes down the other side of the foot. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1 hand down. Good. Bring those legs together.
I'm waiting for now. No hands.
No. All right. Stay there. I'm not going anywhere yet. Okay. So now you do a half frog. So one knee goes in like a frog, and the other toes reach out, and I'm gonna slide out as far as I can. So I have one leg in the middle split, and one leg in a frog, and the same idea. I want to get up over my hips as best I can. Breathing. Yes. For 5, 4, yeah. 3, 2, and 1 arm up. 5, I know. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Other hand up. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back to the center. Switch the leg. He's doing the cool. All right, same thing other side. Half frog, half middle split. Find your line. Chest up as tall as you can. 5, 4. Touch those toes. 3, 2, and 1 arm up. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Switch sides. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And down. 1. Oh. Yes. All right. You got 1 more. And that's both legs out. Okay? So, we can do this from standing. I take my legs out to the sides, point my toes, and I lower down as low as I can take it. Or you start seated, wide, and you rock in, forward. Toes are pointed, legs lower.
That's a lot.
I know.
Which
So-
one is flexible to do?
Starting from standing, you can work your way down. Breathe. Point those toes out to the sides. Yes. That's it. Breathe. Stop. I know, love the softness. Perfect, point those toes. Yes. Two. One, you your hand away. 5. 4. No, it's like, can I? No. And then if you have one hand away, you take the other hand away. Like switch them, not both hands away.
Great.
Good. And then bring it all back together. Yes. Come down to seat, legs out long out in front of you. Good. Legs on. Thighs roll in. Ankles squeeze in. Inhale. Exhale. Talked about the seat of frustration. Rising back up to the center, right leg comes in, open up the sole of the right foot against the left leg, so nice and tall. So I got one leg out, one leg rolling, and then forward folding over that long left leg. Good, I'm here now, coming back up. Good. We're gonna bring that right foot now up on top of the left thigh, right above it. So my foot is flexed, my toes go back towards my shin, my baby toe presses down. I'll sit tall here. Or if you like, you start to sit forward. And one knee out to the side. Smile. Good, on your inhale, coming back to center. Placing the foot on the outside. Good. Right hand back behind you. Sit up really tall. Now we were like stretching this inner thigh. This leg isn't like here because I pull it with my hands. It's here because this inner thigh squeezes my leg in. I'm gonna hold that squeeze in as I turn to look over my shoulder. So that feeling of that leg pulling in towards you is important. And then come on back to the center. And counter twist. And then back to center. Good. This right leg You bring it back alongside of you. Maybe if you sit up on a block. So nice, huh? Keep it in line with your hip. So you can lean back.
Why are your hips so even relative to
I
mine?
know, I was.
Because I go and I pull them into place.
And I'm just not doing it.
That's what she's saying. I'm like, I'm like,
So you're supposed to like.
yeah. And then back up to 7. Well, so opposite side. Against the side. Squeezing it in. Turning the body. And forward fold. When I'm reaching out with my chest towards my foot, in the same way, I'm not trying to do it so much from my upper body. It all comes from my hips tipping as far forward as I can, and my sit bone reaches back. So all the strength is coming from here. So pull me forward. Good on your inhale, rising back up to the side. Oh. Let's bring this ankle now up on me. So that left thigh is rolling out, my shin is rolling out, my toes pull back, and then down towards the floor. I want all of these hips to roll out. Stay tall, stay here, or tipping forward. Use that foot all the way up on the. Yes, and then come. Good on an inhale, back up to center. So you can turn and then bring that thigh in. So, leg out, turn, pull the leg in. But that left inner thigh is squeezing your thigh in towards your chest. And then back to center. I'm gonna bring that foot along the hip on this side. This time, so everything else we were doing takes this side out. Now, when I'm bending my knee and taking my leg, my thigh rolls in, and it stays rolling in. And this rolls in. I have an agreement in my knee about where we're going. Then I work to keep my hips even. As I lower myself back as far as it feels good. When you're ready, rest and back up. And release out. Shake them out, shake them out. Good, and then come to roll down flat onto your back. From flat on your back, the right ankle comes over to the left knee, and we'll pull the left knee into the chest for a figure four stretch. Head and shoulders relaxed. Releasing. And resetting, left ankle over the right knee. Well, not right into your chest, other side. Left over the right, or right comes into the chest. Pull it in, figure four stretch on the side. And shoulders relax. Good, releasing. Roll feet back down onto the floor. Good, soles of the feet about a little wider than hip distance apart. Allow both knees to fall to the left side. And then back through center, and both knees fall to the right side. And then back through center, soles of the feet down on the floor. Give a squeeze in the glutes, lift those hips up off the ground. So we're keeping some squeeze in the inner thighs and some squeeze in the glutes. Good, if you can, take one leg up into the air. It doesn't matter if you which leg it is, just take one up in the air. Good, then lower your hips almost to the floor, keeping that leg up in the air, and then squeeze your butt and lift it back up. For 5, lower down. Squeeze and lift up. 4, lower almost to the ground. Squeeze, lift up. 3, almost to the ground. Squeeze, lift up. 4, squeeze, lift up, hold it up for 5. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Both feet back down off the floor, hips down. And then squeezing your hips, lift back up. Hips lift. And the other leg lifts up in the air now. Point those toes up to the sky. Good. Take those legs or those hips almost to the floor. And then squeeze and lift up. 5. Almost to the ground. Squeeze, lift up. 4. Almost to the ground. Lift up. 3. Almost to the ground. Lift up. 2. Almost to the ground. Lift up 5 and hold. 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Good. Both legs up towards the sky. You have an option here for shoulder stand or legs up the wall. Put the block under your butt if you like. But in shoulder stand, your feet go up to the sky, your hips lift up, and your hands go to your low back. We don't look around in the shoulder stand. We keep ourselves exactly where we are. We breathe in that space. Squeezing in the glutes and the inner thighs. If you're in your shoulder stand and you want to go back to a plow pose, you can take those toes to the ground behind you. From plow pose, start to bring your legs back down to the floor, rolling the spine down one vertebra at a time, using your hands as brakes. Bring your legs up the wall, you will lower your legs down the same, one bit at a time. Your legs can rest on the floor. So depending on the pose you're in, you may find that a bridge feels really nice or a wheel pose feels nice. You want some kind of a back bend to open the body. You can roll over on your belly and find a cobra pose or a bow pulling pose, but you're doing something, some kind of a back bend. A fish pose, a bridge pose. Something that's gonna feel really good for you. Don't worry about what anybody else is doing. All right, and then in your own time, making your way back. Good, and then we'll find ourselves lying on the back, both legs up towards the sky, feet flat like you were standing on a ceiling, or your hips are down. Good, now squeezing your legs together as best you can, ankles together as best you can. Want to see if you can lift your feet straight up to the sky. So they're not going way back behind you. I just want you to see if you can find little lifts up. So squeeze and lift your hips up off the ground, and then lower them down. It's not like a rock, like a jump. You're just like, press your heels to the sky and then down. For 10, 9, head and shoulders stay down. 8, try not to use your arms. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Hands like that. Wide. Toes looking together. Knees wide. Good. Good, so the first part, those legs stay down, we're just gonna lift the upper body, little crunches. So lifting up, elbows stay wide. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now your head stays down. Soles of the feet together, knees wide. We're gonna try to lift the hips. Roll your hips towards your shoulders. So lift those hips up and down for 10. Feet lift 2. 9, 8, yeah. Pull the whole 7, 6. Get those knees all the way up towards your shoulders. 5. With strength. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we're gonna bring the elbows and the knees to meet in the center. Like a little clamshell. Okay? Squeeze in with those knees wide for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. They're deceivingly hard, aren't they? 3. I think they're just gonna be easy. 2, and 1.
Oh,
Yeah.
look at this sweat.
Yes. You get another back bend. This will be your last one, so make it a good one, whatever you like. Bridge, wheel, upward facing bow. Forward fold. Any kind of a back bend for you today. That will feel amazing. And then in your own time, coming back down. Get rid of anything from underneath you or around you. If I'm on your back, we'll work one more little twist, so you can do soles of the feet on the floor, let the knees fall from side to side. You can cross the knees, so the right knee over the left knee, and then both knees over to the left. Coming back to the center, unwinding and rewinding the legs if they were wound, and then go to the other side. And then back through center. Happy baby pose. Hands inside the knees, grab onto the soles of the feet or the ankles. Pull those knees down. You can play with like straightening a leg and rebending it. You can keep both knees bent. You can try straightening both legs. Just make it feel nice. Do what you like. Bringing your knees back in your chest, your forehead towards your knees, squeeze everything. Exhale, send everything out nice and long, arms overhead, legs long, stretch yourself out, fingers to toes, stretch. Fingers to heels, stretching on the back side of the body. And release. And final shavasana. Add layers. Take the layers away. Take yourself up, set yourself back down. Get nice and comfy.